Hey, today is I shouldn't have a problem thinking of this date. Because it's somebody special's birthday. But it's September 13th. And yesterday I just had a quick thought. As you're praying, the Lord's Prayer, you ask God to, grant you your daily bread. And usually, when I know for me, I've grown up thinking, okay, well, your daily bread is whatever you need for that day, as far as, your finances, or mainly dealing with finances. But now, being older, I realize that your daily bread just isn't about finances or materialistic needs, but your daily bread can come through in the form of God, revealing something to you, and showing something to you. Or if you have an idea that He's put on your mind, or the thing that you discovered that you loved a long time ago, but you never even actually moved on it, and you have this inkling every day, like, okay, I need to do this. And the steps are falling into your head, as far as what you need to do to actually accomplish that thing. Those are pieces of our daily bread. And when I say pieces, I mean, because you know we want the whole loaf at one time, and we think that just because we put in a little work here and there, or whatever time, that we're supposed to have the whole baked loaf then. But you're actually not, because the crumbs and the droppings and the flour and everything that He gives you on a daily basis adds up to that whole loaf. So, just saying all that to say, you have everything that you need, um, because it's in your mind and it's in your heart. You just have to get more accustomed to following those things, than following everybody else's wisdom. And what I've realized, sometimes you actually need to cut people off. You need to get by yourself, and just be quiet and be still, because that's where the answers are. So that's my daily word for today. That something that I received for myself, that I know will help someone else, because the world has us in a transition, and a lot of people are lost, and they're trying to find their way, and even the believers are. So we just need to tap into that inner voice that God has given us, because if we know that we are on a path where we're trying to do, I don't like to say things the right way, but the way God has called you to do them, because what may seem right to another person or wrong to another person may not be necessarily right or wrong to you. Is what God tells you to do, and it's about your own individual journey. But I know that we're all experiencing, wanting to go to deeper levels, because we see that the superficial things of the world, do not really give us spiritual gratification, or give us the gratification that we truly desire. So I just want you to follow those crumbs. If something is laid on, if you have an idea, or something that has been laid on your heart to do, even if it's to go visit someone, you don't know what you will get out of that situation. But if you have an inkling to do something, follow that, because that's the voice of God within you. And don't look at anyone else. Try to own in on that voice for yourself, so that you'll know. Because someone could love you, but they could give you the wrong information, and they can give you information from the perspective of the level that they've only reached or have obtained. So if you're looking to go beyond that level, you can't really seek advice for someone who isn't on that path. So you just have to learn to decipher the voices that are in and around you, and even the negative voices, because I found, like, stepping out and following those breadcrumbs more, sometimes those little voices, the negative voices, will come into mind, like, well, this is not going to, or negativity. And so I've even had to learn to silence and still those negative voices in my own mind, because, you know, you have to keep on going on this path. You know, you can't let things knock you off. So this is my daily bread from me to you today, and I hope that it helps you, because when I received it, I truly believe that the bigger picture equals up to all the smaller parts, and the smaller things that you do each and every day to follow that voice that's within you. And then we'll see the bigger picture, because we don't even know how along the way, getting that loaf of bread that we desire, how we're going to change, how God is going to change us and change our desires. So it might not even be that actual thing that we're setting the goal for. It may turn into something else. And I say allow it, because it's totally beautiful when God does a work in your life, and it's unexpected, but it's just from you being obedient. So please have a blessed day.